Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hello, children. Anyway, this is Cappy here, and this is Asshole Consulting, and I'm still waiting on a jingle. assholeconsulting.com. It is the consulting, the bomb. Anyway, we got a email from someone. Jeff writes, "Hello, Captain. I would really appreciate your advice. Please be honest and be an asshole if you need to. Well, if I must. I can handle the truth and will pay you for it. I would like a video response. My question: should I give a shit what my family, friends, and society thinks of me for being a 39-year-old man dating a 22-year-old woman? I've included some photos of myself and the girl I'm currently dating. Not display my eyes only, which they were, and they're very good looking. Background information. Most of my life I've dated women about my age and sometimes older. However, recently I've experienced difficulty getting sexually aroused with women my own age. I thought there was something wrong with me until I started dating women in the 21 to 25-year-old age range. I have no problems getting aroused with these younger women. In fact, I find myself appreciating and enjoying the company of younger women much more than older women for a variety of reasons, not just sexual ones. Last week I did a Facebook search with the beautiful women I went to high school with 20 years ago, and I'm no longer attracted to any of them. Although I still enjoy the female friends I have in my life who are around my age, I really have no interest in them sexually. Over the last year, when I've showed up to family and social events with younger women, it can sometimes be awkward. The married men whose wives have let themselves go tend to openly gawk, stare, and flirt with my female companion. The married women, although usually cordial, it's totally fake. Yeah, it's fake. Can sometimes be aloof and or irritated. I'm not going to date older women again based on these awkward situations I now have to deal with. I just wanted your thoughts on the matter. Thank you for your time and wisdom, Jeff." Okay. Dude, there's nothing wrong with you. This is nature. You are 100% normal. The reason you are attracted to women between the ages of 21 and 25 and not women your age between the ages of 37 and 47 is because that's how you're genetically programmed. And I find it, I'm not laughing to besmirch you while reading it. I find it because it shows you how honest you are, what a nice guy, and how you were brought up in today's modern America, which was to ignore biology, nature, and reality and swallow whole this bullshit. Maybe not swallow whole, but at least be influenced or think that you should be attracted to women your own age. Attraction is generated by sex, which is generated by the drive to procreate. And the reason you don't find 39-year-old women attractive is because they're not. They're not as good birthers, not to sound crass, but that's what it is. A 39-year-old woman is not as fertile as a 23-year-old girl or your 22-year-old girlfriend. And it doesn't matter. It's not you. It's every fucking man on the planet. Every man would rather nail a 23-year-old than a 43-year-old because they're more attractive. And the reason they're more attractive is because they're more fertile. Their eggs are younger. They can handle birthing more, blah-bitty, blah, 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 Darwinism. Okay? So there's absolutely nothing wrong with you being attracted to a girl. Now, here's the other, well, there's a lot of other things involved in this, but let's go with another thing. I looked at your pictures. Very pretty girl, absolutely gorgeous as a button, very pretty. You ain't no schlep yourself, dude. You work out, you're in shape, you're a good-looking dude. I did show your picture to my girlfriend to get a female opinion. She rated you a 9. I mean, you earned it. You fucking earned it. You know what most 39-year-old men look like? They got guts, they can't run. And you are golden. And let us be very clear as to what's happening here. And I'm not besmirching your current girlfriend. I'm just saying Darwinistically, generally what's happening. It has never been this idealistic, touchy-feely Disney World women's romance novel kind of thing. Oh, she just loves you for you. No, 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 no. Historically, women have gone after elder men because elder men had resources. That's what it is. It's an economic exchange. That's the reality. I'm not saying you don't like the girl. I'm not saying that she doesn't like you or that you guys are using each other. But genetically, historically, subconsciously, as you do not think it here in your frontal lobes, but 98% of the rest of your brain is operating on autopilot where you're like, that is some hot-ass shit that can actually birth my children. And she's looking at you and saying, that is a responsible, reliable, good-looking, handsome man in shape who is not only physically capable of defending my children and myself from hordes and saber-toothed tigers and other men, but he can provide me resources. And you told me about, I'm not going to divulge it here, but you make a very adequate income. You work very little, well, not very little, but you don't work a full-time job, which is awesome, fucking awesome. Your fiscal discipline with minimalism shows that you're responsible and mature with your money and your resources. And that is, at a subconscious level, very attractive to all women. And it is no surprise to me whatsoever that a good-looking, ripped dude, well, yeah, ripped, but you're in very good shape, who's got his shit together is deemed a catch by many women who are in their 20s on a Darwinistic level. So that is how it worked in the olden days, and tough fucking cookies for all of these people in modern day Western culture that believe 40 is the new 20 for women and you shouldn't discriminate against age and how dare you not like fat women. Fuck them. This is natural, this is biological, it's how it's supposed to be, and God bless you for you obviously spent the time and the effort and energy putting together your physique. You deserve, especially keeping your acting, everything you've put forward into putting yourself the way you are, you 100% deserve a hot little 20-something piece of ass. I'm not to belittle her, but you deserve that. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's natural. Now, because the way society has been brought up today, you're going to catch flak. And by flak, I mean 100% pure extract of gel. Jealousy, green, envy. The men who see your hot little girlfriend are obviously going to hit on it. And don't try and go easy. I mean, if the guy's like feeling up your girlfriend's tits, yeah, go kick his ass. But that's what they're programmed to do. They're going to be like, holy shit, and almost take it like a compliment. The women who are married to these sad saps who are now in 30s and 40s, or women your age, especially if you go to your like 20-year reunion or your 25-year reunion, they're going to be, it is complete jealousy. They shot you down back in the day, whatever. They wouldn't give you the time of day. They were chasing after some college dude who was obviously older and had more resources. Wouldn't give you the time of day. Now it's your turn. It's just the natural evolution of the sexes. It's just how it works. So you are going to get flack from people, but what you have to do is have the self-respect to say, fuck you, and realize they are jealous. I'm not making that as an easy cop-out or excuse or an explanation. It's 100% true. They're jealous. Men wish they had that. Women wish they were that, and they're pissed off. They're going to shame you and do whatever a soft warfare or cold warfare they can to get you to get rid of that girl. And they'll shame you like, you should date a woman. She's so immature. So that's another thing. So ignore them. If you like the girl, that's all that matters. If she likes you, that's all that matters. Fuck them. My buddy, again, my pilot buddy, he's 45, 46. He's older than you. And his girlfriend's 23. No, 26. She's 26. Still, It works because he provides reason. He's got his shit together. He's a good guy. He has the right to get that girl. And she has the right to pick whoever she wants. If she chooses my older buddy over, slick hair back, ripped 27-year-old douchebag with his hat on backwards, that's what it is. It's a free market. If you guys like each other, that is really all that matters. So fuck what other people think. Go have fun. What was the other thing? Let me just read through it. Should I give a shit about 20-year-old? Difficulty getting sexually aroused, no problems getting aroused with women. Appreciate the company of that's the other. You appreciate the company of younger women. Here's the final point I will make. I can't say for sure because I'm not 78 years old, but I have noticed no increase in maturity of women as time goes on. I have not. If you take the modern day 40-year-old woman, my age, and we went back to when she was 20, the maturity level is the same. And this is why you, not only on a sexual level, but maybe even on an intellectual or personal level or emotional level, find 20-something girls more enjoyable than their 40-year-old counterparts. And the reason I believe is that they never really mature. Society bends over backwards for women. And I don't mean to sound so misogynistic or whatever. I'm just speaking truth. If you're a pretty girl, society bends over for you. And they never, and it's like muscles. Muscles do not build being pampered. You have to have resistance, you have to be fought, and that's how you build muscle, and the brain is the same way. That's how you build personality, character, resolve, temerity, strength, all that other stuff. Pretty women never get that challenge to just get passed on because everybody wants to fuck them. And women want to be like them. So they just get passed along, which is why pretty women never really mature. And then when they hit 60 or 50 or the wall, they go psycho because it's too late for them to ever think that there could ever, and the only asset was that people wanted to fuck them. However, there are some women who were brought up right, who are still in their 20s and are not going to piss it away. And I think you maybe have one of them. My other buddy, again, to use him as an example, because these guys are almost parallel, to show you, his girlfriend, very beautiful, drop dead good, just cute as a button. Also an Iraqi and Afghani war vet. She was in the army. She wasn't no pampered little fucking princess. This girl did her and there are some gems out there like that. So you know this girl better than I do, and so you know what background she's in, and I almost guarantee you the way you kind of sold it to me, didn't sell it to me, the way you told it to me, I guarantee you her old man is still in the picture. Like her father, she knows her father, her parents are probably still married, the dad brought her up right. She just likes you, dude. She likes you. Fucking yay for you, man. That's awesome. And so there is this group of late teens, 20-something women that, even though beautiful, are not spoiled as cunts. They're nice. They want to get married, maybe. They like you. They like men. They're okay with being a housewife or a stay-at-home mom. They're okay supporting their husband. They actually are capable of altruism and empathy and have the capacity for loving somebody more than themselves, which is the definition of love. And if you find one of them, absolutely, man, you take it and run. You take it and fuck what other people say. Fuck them. So it sounds like you maybe got one of those girls. And the reason why you're okay with that is it has nothing to do with really age. It has to do with upbringing and experiences. This isn't to say a 40-year-old woman can't be intelligent, but what it is saying is that you're seeing the equal amount of intelligence and maturity from a girl who's 18 up to 58. And it's because society will pass them on and never challenge it because they're women and you're misogynist and you're beautiful. We all want to fuck you. Da, 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 da. They get a whole pass, and because of the lack of resistance, their muscles and their character and their intelligence and their brain and their temerity never, ever grows or galvanizes. But then there are some, like this one, where the father brought them up right, and they like men. And they are intelligent and is engaging, but they have the added benefit of physical beauty, which, once again, is what you're genetically programmed to want. So, I honestly, dude, it's hard to tell someone they're living the dream. Because you can live the dream, but it's hard to realize it. Like when I did security for the Saudi royals, they had billions of dollars, and they didn't realize it because they were never brought up poor. They never knew anything else but that. They didn't have to worry about starvation or anything like that. I wish I could make you realize you have the dream. This is good, and you should celebrate it and cherish this. You should go buy her a fucking flowers or something, dude. But I can't, because I personally, at the same time, I'm living the dream. I'm self-employed. I never will answer to a boss ever again, and I still can't. I should be jumping up and down, but it takes a lot to realize and appreciate what you have. But you have to do that, and the reason why is because then you'll realize not only how lucky you are, but how utterly pointless and irrelevant any criticism against you coming from family, friends, quote, loved ones, who give you shit for dating someone half your age, how pointless that is. If you're happy, if she likes you, you guys aren't taking advantage of each other, awesome. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If she likes you for you, you'll know. I think you've earned it, especially the amount of working out you've done. You kept your nose clean, as you told you don't have kids, you don't have a wife, you've never been divorced. You played your cards right. This is the result of doing good things of working hard, making the right decisions, postponing gratification, delaying gratification. You get to win this now. But I think it's so rare in human history, in human experience, to win at life. You know, usually you struggle and then you die. That has been the vast majority for the vast time of the vast majority of humans is struggle, 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 die. Struggle, 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 succeed. You don't know what the fuck to do. You're kind of like, I should be struggling more, which I'm a hypocrite, so I don't know how to solve that particular problem in my life, but this is not about me, it's about you. But I do know you got to sit down, ignore what other people say, realize what you have, be incredibly thankful for it. Even though you did deserve it, you should still be thankful because you got it. And live it up, man. Enjoy it. You tap that ass. You for the rest of us who got to date women our own goddamn age, by God, you owe it to American men all across the fucking America and the planet to go and tap that hot 23-year-old piece of ass. So, have fun. I know it's going to take a little mental adjusting. Have fun, man. Enjoy. You deserve it. You know, don't be arrogant or cocky about it, but enjoy it and be happy and don't worry what anyone else says. You're doing exactly, you're the epitome of what should be done. This is how it should be done. This is how it should come out. This is how it should be played out millions of times over. It's just nice to see it, and it shows your true innocence and sincerity, and where you have a problem with it. It just shows that you really got a good heart, man. So you go and kick ass. You go date those 20-somethings, man. You go, and we'll be saluting you the entire way. Best of luck. Toodles.